Hello truckers, welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are leaving the rest area. And once again, after loading into the game, I had to drive around looking for the rest area, even though when I know when I ended the last video, it said, press this button to rest. I had to drive around twice to find it, but we found it. And we are back on the road, almost. Well, we're always on the road. I hope I'm always on the road, but we need to get back onto the interstate. Headed to Pratt, Louisiana, I do believe. And we should have no problem getting there on time. We should be there at 10:30 in the morning. And of course, as we all know, driving our own trailer, it's 1 hour for unloading, 1 hour for loading. But we'll worry about all that once we get there. I think we can get over into this lane here. Green light at the way station, which is good because I just started my day. Don't want to have to pull on into there. What's the speed limit? 75. So we are currently somewhere in Texas. I don't remember exactly where. If I read the road signs, you'll probably get a good idea where we are. But it is Pratt, is it not? Where am I going? No, Lake Charles. Sorry, we're going to Lake Charles. Oh, we came from Pratt. That's why Pratt is in my mind. I don't know why. We came from Pratt, Kansas, on our way to Lake Charles, Louisiana. And where we go from there, well, that all depends on what loads are available. Correct. Anywho, let's going. I did not get a good idea of what we had for money before I went to bed because I was getting kind of flustered a little bit trying to find the rest area, parking area. But we're at 66,000. Working our way up to about 166,000. So we can go ahead and buy ourselves a brand new truck. And we won't be trading this one in. We'll be giving it to a new driver. So another 100 grand is what we're waiting for. We got 2 bays open, or is it 1? I think it's might be 2. I think it might be 2 bays that we're waiting for, or that we have. So that'll be good, but that's going to be a little while before we get to there. Anyways, probably at least 7 or 8 episodes, I would assume, before we can afford a truck. Although sometimes my drivers surprise me. You never know, they could have one of those $40,000 days. That would be nice. We are going to get paid ourselves on this one. Was it 8 grand? 8,600. So that's a good payday in itself. Not only will that pay for the loan for the day, it'll also be an extra $2,000 bonus in a way. I am a little bit nervous going on the coast-to-coast map, only because there's been a couple of updates after the update for the 1.47 patch. So I have not done the recent update, only because that'll reset me to Salt Lake City, and I'll have to do all the teleporting along with the trailer, and also will cancel the load that we currently have. So I'm just waiting for the time to be right before I go ahead and update that. I also may make a video. Apparently some of you, I have been seeing some comments here and there, but now I think it's starting to be quite a bit more about people not really knowing how to get the coast-to-coast map and how to get it installed. So I may do a short video on that. So leave a comment down below if you would like to see that, and I'll take the time. It shouldn't take that long to make a video on that anyways, but I'll show you how to install the coast-to-coast map. Anywho, what time is it? 7:30 in the morning, so we got about 3 more hours to go. Not that long. And like I said, I'm not really sure where I want to go from here. We'll check on the loads itself. I probably want to come back this general direction, only because the coast-to-coast map, I don't know, some people were having some issues about it. I'm not too sure exactly, since I really haven't been on it myself, but I guess people have been talking about some areas of the map not actually showing up. You can still drive over it, but yeah, I guess it's kind of weird. I'm not too sure. You know, a lot of people are running different type of mods. I know a lot of people running like 6 or 7 different types of maps on top of one another. It can get to be quite a bit. I'm happy with the coast-to-coast map and what SCS has put out. We got plenty of area to drive around. Pro mods, I haven't heard much about pro mods in the Canada map and how they're coming along. Let's see, we want to kind of swerve. When I say swerve, we want to go to the right. Okay, so wasn't much of an option there. I'm going to stay right in the middle lane just because. Best place to be, I think, when you don't know exactly where you need to be. I think I needed to take... Yep, I did. But overall, even though I took the wrong turn there, we only added about maybe 10-20 minutes to the drive. Wasn't quite ready to take an off-ramp to the left. And we got plenty. I think this load does not need to be there until the end of the day anyways. I think it's, am I in Houston again? I might be in Houston. And I might be doing the same thing I did last time, missing exits. Alright, I need to take an off-ramp to the left, it looks like. Let's not miss any more of these, shall we? It's good to see our drivers keep bringing in loads. And also leveling up. And let's see here. Now we need to swerve. I like how I use that word. We're just going to swerve in a truck with a trailer hauling like 55,000 pounds of, I think it's ammonia of some sort. Not really sure I know what GPS has planned for me ahead, but looks like I'm crisscrossing myself. I think I took another wrong turn, because now it just went up to 11 and a half hours. Not 11 and a half hours, 11:30 before I get there. What the heck, did I not follow that correctly? I guess not. Well, this is going to swell. I knew I was in trouble when I saw the red marker on the GPS crossing itself. I'm like, that's not usually a good thing. What time does the slow need to be there? Because I may not be there in time. 8:30 on us today. Today is a Sunday. All right, so it needs to be there by 8:30 today. So basically, I'm just getting off the interstate to turn around and go back the way I came from. And hope I don't miss. I don't like that yield. I cannot see that angle of the road, so you just kind of, I guess, hold your breath and hopefully everything turns out well. Don't think truckers should be really on this right here, but or maybe it is made for truckers. Maybe just for me, I think. Oh, I just realized I could use some fuel. That'd be good. Kind of forgot the rest area that we're at did not have a fuel station. We haven't got the low fuel indicator light yet, so that means I can probably at least go another 250 miles still. Alright, so we want this exit, I think. The way it's going. And if it's 2 lanes, I think we want to go eastbound. Definitely eastbound. Oh, a little bumpy there. I'll get on over, I guess. Let's stay right in this lane for now until I can get up to speed. And if I can, when we get into Lake Charles, if we go past a fuel station, I'll definitely swing in and top off. Because I'm guessing I'm going to be picking up a load at the same place I'm dropping off at. Alright, I think I'm back on track where I needed to be like an hour ago. I do not get along well with that city. I think that's the same city I've got, well, I don't want to say got lost in, just took the wrong turn at the wrong time a while back. So I haven't been on this road before, apparently, maybe? No, everything, the GPS is turning yellow as we go. We have visited every city in Texas, but actually to cover every road in Texas, yeah, not so much. Beaumont. I'm sure we've been there. Just not going this direction. .65 seems kind of slow for me today. I think I've been speeding all the way down through here. $6,012 towards the loan. I'm running out of fuel. Should be all set though. I should be able to make it to where we're going easily. I'm just hoping that when we roll into town, we roll right past the fuel station. Exxon Mobil's where we're going, I think I saw. Yeah, Exxon Mobil's where we're going. Not off that exit. Just swerve around underneath. Traffic seems a little non-existent right now. Which sometimes isn't a bad thing, especially the way my morning has started. "37 miles out. And I don't think we've crossed into Louisiana just yet. I'm so busy looking for signs to see if I cross the state line. Seeing that we're only 14 miles out, I'm guessing we got to be in Louisiana pretty much about right about now, I would think. Yeah, we must be, because our exit's right here and our drop-off point is right there. Got a green light, but everyone's slowly going through it. A good opportunity for me to get a drink. While we're waiting here, I do want to check the map for a second. Well, I guess I'm not getting the fuel here. Well, wait a minute. Wait, where are we? Oh, we're here, not down here. So we got a fuel area down here. That's a tight little corner. We'll have to see where we're going, I guess. But after we pick up a load, it's definitely checking out where to fuel up. So our load will get us back over 70 grand, which would be nice. Would be kind of cool to get like a long trip in, but the long trips for us don't really pay off sometimes because the game is expecting us to drive 14 hours. What are you stopping for? The game expects us to drive 14 hours a day. We just drive 11. So if we're supposed to be taking a trip that, you know, would take us 3 days, the game is counting for us to drive an extra 9 hours, and we're not doing so. And to get there on scheduled time can be a little difficult. To the right, to the right. Gate is open. Somewhere straight ahead. So am I backing in or driving in? Oh, I haven't been into one of these parking areas in a while. Well, I cannot see what we're supposed to be doing here. Let me go to camera angle. Free cam here. We got to back into that spot right there. All right. Okay. I'm going to assume no one's behind me because... yeah, assume. Just because of where we're at, we're not actually on a road here. I have not done this parking job in a long time. Can I make this corner? I think so. Yes, we can. And my hand-eye coordination today, I don't think is going to be great. So trying to get this where I want it to go is going to be difficult. Okay, let's go ahead and pull forward and get myself kind of squared up for backing up a long ways. And hopefully I can stick my head out the window like a dog. Stay right in R1. I don't want to go too fast. Oh, I was wondering. I kind of remember that pole kind of sticking out further than what you think it does. See if I can get around it this time. Okay, I think we got it. There's also a parking job we got to get it into that little corner right there. And with a long trailer, that is a difficult one to get into. All right. So 11:46 should take an hour to unload. Close enough. Job market, cargo market, and of course we're in Lake Charles. ExxonMobil, there's one to Hot Springs, Arkansas. There's one to Nebraska. Lake Charles, Lake Charles, Lake Charles, Lake Charles, Lake Charles to Houston. Yeah, Houston, I got a problem. Beaumont, Houston. A lot of places to Texas. So nothing going really that far, honestly. And I can't do external contracts just because we're not on the coast-to-coast map currently. Let's see, that is a 7-hour trip. I'll be driving until... So I won't be able to get there today, but it needs to be there by Monday at 10:30. I say we do this job right here. Offer expires in 1 hour and 28 minutes. It's at Union Pacific, so I might be able to swing in and get some fuel right in Lake Charles. Well, we're going to take this one right here and go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Let me go ahead and, where are we going to get this load? I assume, where am I going? I'm assuming I'm going over here, but GPS hasn't kicked in yet. That did say Union Pacific, did it not? Let me just double check this again. Cargo market, did I not click on? Lake Charles, Union Pacific. GPS, okay. Just, I guess I haven't left the area yet, so GPS hasn't kicked in. I don't have a stoplight here, but everyone else does. See if I might get a ticket here. There's no stoplight here. Alright, so we are 21 miles out, which is not too bad. The offer does expire in an hour. So I kind of got to get there, but we should be fine. It says 32 minutes. And of course, on the way, we got to get some diesel. So when I get off the off-ramp, we'll go to the right. I don't think we've been through Arkansas in a while. I think that goes way back to last November, just before Texas came out. And we were headed towards Arkansas. We were going through Arkansas, something like that. And the Texas came out and all the maps updated and we got teleported back to Salt Lake City, I think. Something like that. Oh, we got a green light. That's always good. And fuel is somewhere on our left. Not really a turning lane for us here, so just have to wait for traffic a little bit. And hope there's no invisible wall somewhere in this area. $3.85 for diesel in Louisiana. We are running the realistic diesel pricing, which should be updated once a month. I think he does it, or they do it. Of course, we were just about empty, so it's going to be quite a bit amount of money for this, but gotta spend money to make money. Alright, I'm trying to see. I think where we're going is going to be up on the left hand side. So we'll stay in this lane. And fingers crossed, when we get there, the load is still there for us. So with the drop-off and a pickup in the same day, that's 1 hour apiece. So instead of quitting at 5, we can drive until 7. That box of chocolates in the back actually looks good enough to make me want to have chocolate in real life. Getting impatient waiting at red lights this morning. Or now it's afternoon, I guess. Fingers crossed the load is still available in here. And cargo, Lake Charles to Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're getting paid $10.73 a mile. Where am I going? Oh, right up front, looks like. And just need to back in, I suppose. Not a good backing up job at all, but I think we'll make it work. I keep forgetting that we got a steerable trailer. So it turns sometimes quicker than what you expect it to. My track IR is acting up completely on me here. Not sure why. Well, this started my track IR, so hopefully my camera doesn't start flipping out on me. Because if the game thinks I'm turning my head a certain way, and I start looking out the side window and can't see where we're going, that's going to be some problems here and there. Alright, Arkansas, here we come. I can drive about 5 hours the rest of the day. You know the second I start going, yep. They got the green light just as I started to turn. And there is a cop car behind me, so let's not do any speeding down the drag here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Full of fuel, full of ammonia, again. And this might be the last trip I use the tanker myself. Because it seems like with the tanker, when we try to take some cargo, we're not getting... we get enough options, but they're not a whole lot of options going longer distances than what we're getting. Maybe one or two. So, you know, if you're thinking, well, we are making good money with it, well, so will our drivers make better money with it as well. I may try to put the tanker in a garage with a couple of drivers that are highly rated. See if we can end the day over $80,000. So I can't bring it in because, yeah, we're not going to get there today. So we need one decent load from another driver or a couple loads from our drivers. Well, I don't know where that cop car went, but they were behind us way back at the beginning of the strip. But not so much that, well, unless he's pulled in behind me and he's going on the interstate as well. That truck's going to go, then I'm going to get the green light and get stuck behind the truck. We all saw that coming. Guess I didn't get really stuck behind him after all. Well, one of my drivers just returned without a load, so that doesn't help us in our total. Just subtracts from our total. So, looks like we're heading a little bit eastbound before we head north. It's only a 418-mile trip, and we're getting paid in total $5 grand. But being able to do 75 miles an hour is nice. We'll chew into those miles pretty good. spring mod is looking rather well. I like the little blossoms. I don't know if they're crabapple trees or cherry blossoms. They could be either or maybe a different type of tree, but those are the two that I know will give you like a purple blossom in the springtime and be about that height and size. I'm a little nervous getting out here in this lane because I know we're going to be turning north here, not too far out from Lake Charles. Looks like I'll be able to get around this line of traffic and then sneak back in. Oh, yeah, we're coming up on our exit. Good timing, I guess. Always try to maintain a good amount of speed so when I come up the hill I don't lose that much. But at the same time, I don't want to tip over. Ooh, that felt like I almost tipped over right there, honestly. It was either the transition from the on-ramp to the interstate. I think that's what it was. It didn't really feel like a tip over, which it's been a while since I've done that. So I don't remember exactly how it feels, but that felt rather weird in the steering wheel. So somewhere around 5 o'clock, we'll ask Cindy to go ahead and get the tablet out and start looking for a spot to call it a night. That lane kind of disappeared on me in a hurry. Really wasn't paying attention, or probably not paying attention is what I'm going to go with. I don't think there's an or. Yeah, so we might get this delivery. Oh, we're just short of 80,000 on that load. $79 more was what we could have used there, Harry P, but thank you. Yeah, this could be the last load we do with the tanker. The pay is really good. I just like to have more options of where we can go and what cargo we can take. Let our other drivers worry about hauling the trailer around and getting only certain loads. Not much for, don't know if that's a arable field or is it those fields for animals, not too sure, but not much going on out there. Alexandria is what we're going by, it seems like. Oh, 5 o'clock, so let's go ahead with no traffic in front of me. Let's get the map out. And let's see, that next area is way too close. And then that would put us, what does this do for us here? 2 hours and 6 minutes. I think that's what we'll call it a day. So we'll be just almost on the border of Arkansas, basically. Just north of Shreveport. So currently we should get there somewhere around 7:30, but I think we'll make up the time. Maybe not all the time to get done exactly at 7. And that'll leave us about, let's see if we get done at 7. It says we should be there by 10 o'clock tonight, which would leave us 3 hours to get the job done tomorrow. And we start at 6, so we should be there at 9, which is just before as they expected. So that works out, unless we get a detour or I take a wrong turn. But we're not in the Houston area, so I think we're all set. Beautiful day for driving, though. Not a, I don't want to say not a cloud in the sky, but a couple trailers of straw. Well, there's a good, Paul M. just brought in a good amount, so that got us over 80,000. Sure beats the first couple days of our new drivers that we had, bringing in a couple $100. So, have not been on this interstate before, apparently. At least not in this section of it. Really are chewing into that time quite a bit. Even for the short distance that we traveled, we've already knocked off like 15 minutes. At least my track IR, which controls my head movement, hasn't acted up since I was trying to back up the trailer to load up. Not sure what that was all about, but looks like a restart of the software did the trick. I'm hoping it's not starting to go haywire. I mean, I'll have to buy a new set. But I have had it for a while. Actually, since ATS came out, is when I've had it. I don't feel like I was thinking about passing this line of traffic here, but since it's 6:30, I know in the next 30 minutes or so our off-ramp is coming up. So I don't want to get stuck in that lane. This is what I've always said about the coast-to-coast map. You stay in the southern states currently, and it's done over much more than, of course, the further north you go. It gets less and less work done, but little by little, they're adding to it. I don't know how many actually work on the coast-to-coast map now. I know for a little while there was like 2 or 3 people working on it, but might be just down to 1 again. And the time and effort it goes into making a map. We can see how long it takes SCS to put out a state. But then again, those are highly detailed. I'm not saying coast to coast isn't, because down south it seems to be done over nicely. And this is where our exit is. Was that sign supposed to say Houston, or did it say Austin? Either way, we are here with a green light. So we got a rest area, looks like right here in front of the IHOP sign. And where am I fueling up? Looks like I'm fueling up. Alright, we're going to do it this way. Even though I'm going in the wrong way, I know that. Oh good, I'm in the trigger. We'll top off. We don't need that much fuel, but, you know, top off when you can. And looks like we got a few places to choose from to eat at. Looks like a couple of local areas here we can eat at. Can I just drive around here? Or is there going to be like an invisible wall? Oriental restaurant, Garden of Eatin', lots of flower shop, barber shop. Well, if I need a haircut. Military antiques. Original handmade art. A bakery. Crazy Cow. Oh, we got some choices there, Cindy. Alright, so I hope next time I load into the game that I don't have to drive around looking for the rest area. So when I turn this off, it says we're here, and we are here. Parked up for the night. And yeah, we're going somewhere tomorrow. Next time. Oh, Hot Springs. Yeah, we should be there by 9 o'clock in the morning, I guess. Somewhere in that general vicinity. So we'll see. We shall see. Money-wise, we did get up to, well, at least over 80,000. Actually up to 86, which is wonderful. Fingers crossed, maybe by the end of next episode, we'll be at 100 grand. Even after our loan payment, depending what our drivers do. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.